Since its incorporation in 1850, San Francisco has grown to a major Western American city. Its physical location allows the city to have very comfortable weather year-round and to have a very aesthetically pleasing landscape. However, in recent years, the city has seen a major change, with some of that negatively impacting the city. Is this change going to hurt this beautiful city? Let's find out. San Francisco is California's fourth largest city with a population of a little over 808,000 residents. The history of the city begins long before its famous gold rush era. The indigenous Ohlone people were the first original inhabitants in the area, living in the region for thousands of years before Spanish explorers arrived. In 1776, the Spanish established the Presidio of San Francisco and the Mission San Francisco de Asís as part of their colonization efforts. These were the first European settlements in this area. In 1821, Mexico gained independence from Spain, and San Francisco became a Mexican territory. However, the region's destiny changed dramatically in 1848 when gold was discovered in the Sierra Nevada mountains. This discovery led to the famous California Gold Rush. The gold rush also played a pivotal role in San Francisco's development as it became a major hub for trade, commerce, and immigration. The city's population skyrocketed, and it soon grew into a diverse and cosmopolitan urban center. The devastating 1906 San Francisco earthquake and subsequent fires led to the destruction of much of the city. However, San Franciscans demonstrated remarkable resilience and determination by initiating an extensive rebuilding effort. Thereafter, the city even grew further in population. In the mid-20th century, the city became an epicenter of counterculture in the Beat generation, with figures like Allen Ginsberg, Jack Kerouac, and the iconic Haight-Ashbury district. In the 1960s, the city was a hotbed of activism during the Civil Rights Movement, the Free Speech Movement, and the anti-Vietnam War protest. During the latter half of the 20th century, San Francisco became closely associated with technological innovation. The birth of Silicon Valley, situated in the Bay Area, led to the development of groundbreaking technologies and the growth of tech giants like Apple, Google, Facebook, and Twitter. San Francisco became a global tech hub, driving economic prosperity and urban development. Today, San Francisco is a city known for its stunning skyline, diverse population, and vibrant culture. It continues to be a hub of innovation and entrepreneurship with a blend of old world charm and newness. However, in the last decade, San Francisco has seen a negative shift, which has led the city losing 7% of its population since 2020. If this trend continues, the city may lose more people. But what's behind this loss? And are there any solutions that the city can implement to draw more people back? First, let's look at the reasons why San Francisco is seeing a decreasing population. The first and foremost reason is greatly linked to the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, San Francisco reached its highest population ever of 873,965 after 4 decades of substantial growth. The current population is 808,437, a 7.5% decrease from 2020. Obviously, the population did start to decrease right after the pandemic began in March 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic had a significant impact on urban centers like San Francisco. Temporary shutdowns, remote work, and concerns about virus transmission prompted some residents to leave the city in search of more spacious and affordable living arrangements. Even nearly 4 years later, the rise of remote work, accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic, has made it possible for people to live further away from their workplaces. As a result, some San Francisco residents have opted to move to less expensive areas, taking advantage of the ability to work from home or commute to the city less frequently. Another reason that has been building for some time is the astronomically high cost of living within the city. San Francisco is known for its extraordinarily high cost of living, including steep housing prices and rents. Many residents, especially in the lower to middle income brackets, find it increasingly challenging to afford to live in the city. This has driven some to move to more affordable areas, including moving completely out of California to states that have lower cost of living, including within the South and Southeastern United States. Another thing that has happened within the last decade is the decrease in the quality of life. San Francisco has a visible homelessness issue and a rampant drug use problem among the homeless, which has led to many neighborhoods losing their once appealing charm. Since these issues have degraded neighborhoods, Some residents have moved out of them since there's no justification for paying high rent prices and taxes and not receiving a high standard of living with that. With the diminishing quality of life, crime rates for certain categories have gone up in recent years. Crimes such as shoplifting and car break-ins have increased, and this more common occurrence is leading to an increase in people moving out. Related to these crimes, many businesses and large big box stores have closed, leading to higher vacancy rates, thus affecting San Francisco's economy. So what can San Francisco do to increase their population to pre-2020 levels? The answer to this is complicated, as this may be incredibly difficult to do. The difficulty stems from remote work. Many companies based out of San Francisco, especially tech companies, have stayed remote, and some have said they will likely leave it that way for the foreseeable future. Since remote work can be done anywhere, it's not logical for someone to live in San Francisco, especially considering many other places have a cheaper cost of living. But with the lack of an in-person workforce within San Francisco, the local economies, including small businesses and restaurants, will suffer. Perhaps companies can give employees some incentives to commute to the city, including higher pay for in-person work and other perks. Another solution for the city is to create more affordable housing. The high cost of housing in San Francisco is a major deterrent for people to move or stay in the city. To increase the population, the city can focus on creating more affordable housing options, such as affordable housing developments, rent control policies, and incentives for affordable housing construction. By having affordable housing options, this may also attract employees based in the city to move back. Another step San Francisco must take to attract more people back into the city is decrease crime, especially ones that are quite common, such as shoplifting and car break-ins. According to certain statistics, violent crime is actually down, but some say that certain crimes go unreported and rates may be higher than statistics say. And also, the District Attorney of San Francisco, along with other large cities nationwide, have been associated with not prosecuting certain criminal cases, meaning that criminals will continue to break the law. If all crime is enforced within San Francisco, this will ultimately improve the quality of life, drawing more people back to the city. And finally, related to the quality of life, the homeless, many of whom are mentally ill, need to receive help. By disregarding the rampant homelessness, mental health, and drug problem, the streets of San Francisco will continue to be affected by this issue. There is a chance that San Francisco may see an increasing population once again. Although San Francisco has seen a decrease, it's not only happening there, but in many other major cities, such as New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, and similar West Coast cities such as Portland, Oregon. All these cities mentioned have stark similarities to San Francisco. If the main reasons of population decline aren't addressed, San Francisco will likely continue losing people. A lower population will also mean a smaller tax base, leading to other governmental issues such as cuts in public safety, education and healthcare, and services for the homeless and mentally ill, thus making the quality of life issues even worse. Only time will tell if San Francisco's population and its negative issues will improve. I personally have never been to San Francisco, so I don't have a first-hand account of the city. I would like to visit one day, though, since I know the city does have a lot of positive attributes. If you have been to San Francisco, I'd love to hear your opinion about the city, so please leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you again for watching this week's episode. If you enjoy geography and earth science content, this is a channel to watch, so be sure to subscribe to my channel, Our World, Our Planet, Our Home. Until next time!